Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails Beyond the Horizon part 27. In the previous video we made it to the Chardin district and we lost all our money gambling. Just like a good Calvardian citizen. But I mean, we could have won more, but we're not cowards and we know that it doesn't count if you don't win all the money possible in the entire world. We still got some more talking to do. Also, word to the wise, this is the rare young late night recording. It's way past my bedtime. I'm fairly lucid right now. I would rate myself at like 85% lucidity. Because the only reason I'm recording is because like I'm not really sleepy, so I figure I may as well since I've got some alone time to do it, even though I should be in bed. But I'm not, because I had a rare young third cup of coffee, because I also kind of finished recording Digimon today. Still have to do some bonus content for the post game, but the main story is complete, and I wanted to make sure I was like awake for it. I didn't want to be like falling asleep during the finale or anything. Hip hip hello! What kind of bird is this? That would be a penguin, albeit in costume form. But more pressingly, what is this ineffable emotion she elicits in me? I mean, how do you know its gender? I get what you mean. She's just so, well, cutesy-wootsy, for lack of a better phrase. There have been rumors about this online, but I've never seen her in the flesh until now. Crap, it's happening to me too. Head woozy, knees jellifying. That's what Gao Long felt like earlier. Not too sure what's going on here. But anyway, they hired me as a barker, so woof woof, step into our store, everyone. Could the 5-year-old really be working? Is Maria a hellhole? Coming! Man, they're like putting in its flippers. Someone ought to swap that border on this thing's neck with a danger sign. Well, she is adorable, so who can blame them? Hip hip hello! Welcome to the sports book. Okay, it's actually okay, it didn't occur to me that this is for gambling. That makes it so much better. Does a mascot reject here not even know what this place is for? He's a walking mystery, but hey, who am I to judge? A joint part-time staff? I think you should judge the gambling front, which I've got nothing against gambling on paper. Now, does gambling annoy the fuck out of me because I can't stop hearing about it? Yes. I suppose I shall leave the matter be, then curious as it is. Because I don't know, because like when gambling kind of got like quote unquote like, you know, legalized here in the States, I was on board because I'm like, I think the idea of gambling being illegal is like very silly, but it's one of those things where, I mean, it's not really like a damn what you wish for, because I wasn't really wishing for it because I don't gamble. I have no interest in gambling. I think it's kind of silly. Well, it didn't affect me. But I also think the idea of it being illegal was silly. But I hate gambling ads so fucking much. They're so annoying. Because I don't even get exposed to that much advertising. But anytime I do, it's just... I really don't like it. It's definitely one of those things where I feel like it should be like... Gambling should be legal, but maybe gambling ads should be illegal. You're that Chardin Spriggan! Yo, Gramps, still haven't hung up your head, eh? Ain't about time you moved on from the scammy scalping scheme? Shut your hole! You ain't gonna know how many tens of thousands of mirror you sent me back that 1 year? I'll piss off, you walking jinx and son of snow over before I sell you anything again. Got a real big grudge against you, huh, Van? Old fart's been running shoddy second-rate scams for ages. Petty crooks look like crime lords next to him. Could at least been halfway decent informant if you weren't about as slick as slam paper. Actually, Van, some sandpaper can be quite fine. Shut up! It takes all sorts, as they say. Well, then. Got me some big tickets for sale. Too bad your business ain't welcome. In case I did not learn to read in between the last video. These are reserved seats on Special Express to Long Last See, scheduled for this Sunday morning. That's the very same morning the rocket thingamajig will be launching, easy worth 30 grand a pop. Dying to have one, ain't you? Well, tough luck. He did pinpoint a reasonably lucrative venture, but his guile appears thoroughly lacking. I'll show you thoroughly lacking. Alright, so can I bet on Aslan to beat Maxim's ass?
So this is what a bookie is. I thought they'd be selling, you know, books.
100% fair.
Betting house. Man, just look what they've got.
You're right. Maybe I should place a bet on something. Fairy, don't start picking up Aaron's vices.
Bro, I got dizzy spinning around like that. Okay, maybe my brain is cooked. Hello there, and welcome to Merida Sportsbooks. Just step on in, bet big, 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 and win bigger, bigger, bigger. Well, either that or land your luckless butt smack dab in the poorhouse. You can't be saying that. Am I being touchy or shielded on the caustic side? Well, if we do place any bets, we should make sure to be strategic about it. Sounds a lot more inviting coming from you somehow.
What would you like?
Wait, can I place a bet? What event would you like to bet on? A bookie, huh? Maybe I'll give it a try. All the sports books you can bet on a competition's favorite or its dark horse. What? The results will be announced in set intervals in the story, which point will be rewarded depending on the odds of your bet. There's a lot of options. I'll do the bicycle race one. I don't even think I have 500 Mira. Don't got enough of that. Fuck!
Alrighty.
Okay, just need a little bit to get my gambling seed money, and then I can triple it, quadruple it, quintuple it, sextuple it even. Never seen you folks around here before. And the cycling races, are we? Why don't I give you my dark horse prediction as a welcome gift then? This rider's Darius Easter, related to the Easter Bunny. He may be a rookie, his knack for breakaways is undeniable. Got faith he'll snag a top placement this time. And personally, I think the best way to win a race is to just being first the whole time because you're faster. Like, who really cares about, oh, I'm so fast in the last stretch of thing? What if they're just built different the whole time? Taking it on the newbie to pull out of the whole pack, huh? His odds do seem fairly high, except in this context. That would mean his probability of winning is low. Wouldn't be a dark horse otherwise, thanks to the tip. We'll chew on it. My pleasure. No hard feelings if it don't work out, though. Okay. Apparently I can talk to people at the dark horse of bike racing. Hey, you folks here to place a bet? Operations above board, so no need to skulk about. Those hoity-toity casinos and clubs can be daunting, but sport books are where us common folk come to play. As long as you don't gamble too big, it's not much more or less than a money sink than the lottery. Ah, yes. As long as you don't mess up, it's not more of a money sink than the world's most notorious money sink. By the way, math the figures out well enough and you just might find a formula to a surefire win. Emphasis on might. Yeah, you might also find a surefire way to lose, you know, slightly more than you would ever win and thus lose all your money. There are a couple of fresh faces, newbies I take it. Listen up, if you're looking to romp around these parts, then you're gonna have to mind the etiquette. Plenty of folks here are decades-long regulars, so, well, no offense. I'm not trying to be a hater. If you've been gambling for decades and you still ain't made it, if you're still here gambling with the motherfucking peons, maybe you're not cut out for the rambling gambling life. I'm just saying, maybe you're a fake gambler. Maybe you're just not good at it. Now, did I just go into the casino and lose all my money? Yes, but that was just because I'm a man of honor. I could have been like, ooh, I've gotten 4 stars. I should probably back out with my 800 chips. Yeah, if I was a loser, I could do that. But I'd rather be poor and destitute than a loser. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Aaron? Where'd you go? He takes the shot, a 3-point buzzer beater, and it's in! Dijon High turns the tables! Oh man, if you're betting on fucking high school basketball, you're fucked, man. Of all the shit for brains! This game was a walk-away, and you're just gonna toss it out for what? Huh? For what? Now what the drill those slack jaws and turn that table right side up again, you pinhead dingleberries? Personality did a complete 180. Compelling arguments for betting responsibly or not betting. They're wide open! Bust through and take the shot. Blocked! What the devil was that? Get your sorry ass in gear before I use them to fuck the lot of ya.
Well.
God damn it. Seriously, off the mark all across the board? Yikes, would have been better off blowing my dough on some playtime with the cute babe or three. And again, the option's still open. On the other hand, showing off late would be flirting with danger. I did make a promise after all. Press her buttons, that beauty can flip on a beast of a 10 mirror coin. It's the guy from before. No, actually, it's a different guy. This is actually a different dude named Reigns. He's not the same Reigns from earlier. He's a different third Reigns. Ah, from R&A, is he? Oh, Kitty and the Spriggan crew in the building. Not to be that guy, but can you spot me some mirror? I'm sorry, bud. Nothing on me. A Lemurian intelligence agent out and about. Clearly, there's more than meets the eye here. Regard fuming. My line. Yeah, so that's all it's meeting mine right now is this guy dicking around on the clock. Are you acquainted with him too, Ren? Online, yes. I may have been an accomplice of his on numerous occasions as well. Something fishy about this. I doubt he's gonna spell it out for us. Nope. Now's not the time to poke into that. We'll just leave him to his devices. Whatever. Fucking only character in the whole damn series that goes only by their last name doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, it's been several months, but this club still has a nice ambiance.
It's classier than I expected. I'm getting a little nervous just being in here.
Well, Van's treating us, so let's go hog wild. I ain't treating you to a damn thing.
Alright, Cabaret Club minigame. Van gets recruited to run the cabaret. Ah, welcome. Ah, it is Mr. Aaron Way. Thank you for choosing us again. It's our pleasure to welcome you and your friends. But good. Some of these guys are new to the scene, so don't hold that against them. Iris Paisley working right now? Not seeing Marie anywhere. Something tells me you're a regular here, Aaron. Kind of. I'm not gonna call you a loser, but I'm gonna think it. Most already he's part of the furniture, more like. Alright, and twist those panties. I'm about to hook you up with my go-to gal so we can get ourselves in there. I don't think that's how it works, man. I don't think that's how it works. I think you just give them money and they pretend to like you for an hour. And then you hopefully have a moment of realization when you're home and you like cry yourself to sleep. Aaron, get in their good graces or whatever. Being that there are minors among us, we should limit this visit to gathering information.
Allow me to assist.
Right, raisin mix, man. Why the damn raisin mix so expensive?
I hope to see you again.
Welcome to the dazzling world of Dumande. We hope you enjoy your luxury club experience. Meet and greets are held with the dancers between shows, so if any are to your liking, show your appreciation with a generous tip. Nah, man, I'll write him a letter. Paisley's got such a nice tight waist, it ought to come with a danger sharp curve sign. Oh, and free tip for you. Each of the dancers here has their own personal charm. As fun as it is to lavish your affections on just one, not spreading the love is plain missing out. Whoops, you got kids in tow. Pardon me then. That sort of talk ought to be safer after the sun goes down. Perry's like killed people. I'm considered a grown woman in my village. Probably. I mean, I guess actually it's part of her character that she hasn't killed people, but like, whatever, shut up. Potentially some girl, eh? There's potential there. Beg your pardon all the more then. Everyone's got their own idea of a good time, so if management has no qualms, then far be it from me to raise a stink. Nah, you can raise a stink. I mean, granted, I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, you know, just because I'm anti-fucking kids doesn't mean that I don't think they should know what sex is. This is a first-rate establishment, so having minors in tow, I just think, you know, 16-year-olds should be fucking other 16-year-olds. I know it's a crazy belief. It's becoming more and more, I don't know, taboo by the day, but I believe it in my heart of hearts. Just be sure to cover their eyes if their sights go a bit too stimulating. All this to say, we'd greatly appreciate you phasing in our company's vital sign monitors. Huh? I have no issues with the performance contract, but I require some mulling over. More importantly, quite the knockout dish. Wouldn't it kill you to sex it up a bit, you know? You can stab him. Haha, it's a club after all. Why not loosen a few buttons that stuffy little number? If upper lip, you can survive this. Yeah, he can survive your fucking... punch him in the face and making his upper lip stiff from swelling up. Company's restructuring depends on it. I'll just sit there wasting the night away. Let's live it up a little. This is the kind of fun grown men ought to be having. Am I right? Yes, of course, sir. Nah, man, you're aiding and abetting horrible cultural norms. I'm worried about the hospital. Well, fucking otolaryngology really be okay without me? It's doubtful the medical director actually accounted for that in any way, shape, or form. How long is he gonna make me shoulder our little side project? You could kill this man and make him disappear in the alley and no one would notice. Now, do I think being casually sexist is worthy of you being killed? No. Well, no. But I do think it means your life has less value. Luck must be on my side, bringing a sales pitch to me during my leisure time. Why, you ask? Because that means this coach bill comes out of her pockets, not mine. Yeah, he should definitely be murdered. Hypothetically speaking. We can save the re-equipment business for later. Now's the time to have ourselves a ball. My original plan was to hold this business meeting at a hotel restaurant, but here we are. Still, there's no sense losing heart over it. They had best brace themselves because I won't stand for my womanhood being used against me. I think it kind of already is, fortunately. First time here, take a seat wherever you like. Let the audience mingle with our dancers between shows. If any girls really wow you, slip them a tip. They're not going to do it because they like me for my personality. Just remember, no funny business allowed. Okay, the party's really heating up. Feast your eyes on these sexy stylings. Oh, I can't whistle. It's a lifelong embarrassment of mine. Oh, gorgeous. Yep, the way one's got all them bright colors and the one's gray. Granted, I don't know. I mean, one on the right probably clears, but the pink dress looks better. Oh, hey, Aaron. Don't often see you this time of day. Yeah, well, can't say the same about you for any time of day. Remember the phrase, too much of a good thing? Ah, come on, man. Maria's going on stage later today. I need to dance and freshen up my mind to dream about when I go to bed tonight, or else I won't sleep a wink. You know they make porn. Like, the internet exists now. It would appear he is a regular patron, one who has already drunken deep, metaphorically speaking. Well, diehard fans like him are a compliment to any performer. I don't know. I feel like I'd be a little creeped out personally, but... Mia's up next. Dance me a dream once more, my sweet. Gotta give her a tip during the afternoon after show mingling so she remembers me. Like, I would just feel uncomfortable if someone was that obsessed with me. Now, if anyone wants to give me their entire net worth, I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not that fucking chivalrous. I would feel bad about it, but yeah, I'd take all your money. Hypothetically speaking.
The Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art. So this is the visual culture of today.
The exhibit up ahead's their new showcase.
From 3 up-and-coming artists, right? Actually,
Oh, yeah.
I think her work is here.
I was looking at the other 2 names, but yeah, Kisara. Raymond! Oh, fuck, it's probably not actually Raymond, is it? It's probably some other dude named Raymond. That looks pretty similar. Oh, is that you, Van? It's been a while. Do you remember me? You're Raymond from the trio who used to live in the Old Town share house. I wonder what the three of you are up to these days, actually. A lot of fucking, actually. Well, we sort of fell out of contact with Jess, so my sister and I are doing well for— oh, fuck. Pull one out for the homie. Dude went through, like, the actual worst case scenario of declaring your love for your best friend, and then your best friend says, nah, I'm fucking— you kind of messed up the relationship, and then ghosts your ass. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. The worst thing you can do is say no. After leaving Old Town, I'm enrolled in art school and took up a part-time job here at the museum. Been a wild ride getting to the point, but for the time being, I'm putting my full attention to my own aspirations. Not to say it wasn't before, but life just feels fulfilling in a way it didn't back then. And you know, I owe that to you for helping the three of us get everything out in the open with each other. Sounds like Raymond's really picked himself up. What about the part where you're not fucking with Jess no more? Guy found his path in the world and committed to it. I feel like this is not a happy story, man. I don't know. Only hope the others manage to shake themselves off too. I don't know, because I feel like it's kind of fucked up from Jess's perspective, right? He opens himself up, makes his love confession, gets rejected, which is like, okay. You know, you can't be too mad about that, especially when it comes to like sexual incompatibility. I mean, that probably actually maybe makes it. I don't really know, but I feel like it would feel less bad if you're like, they ain't fucking with me because, well, frankly, they would never be attracted to me. Okay, that's fine. But knowing that it's that plus the dude wants to fuck his sister, that's why he doesn't love you, is because he's too obsessed with his sister. I feel like that would make me want to crash out. And then they ghost you afterwards. Getting hired at the museum and enrolling in art school is colored my everyday with inspiration. Sometimes the work even takes me to Racion, adding a whole nother set of experiences. I'd be lying if I said I don't miss the days me, Carol, and Jess spent together. But even still, I wouldn't trade the life I lead now for anything. Well, okay, I mean, that part is you know, it's good to always be moving forward in life, I suppose, but...
Come again!
I gotta feel for my boy Jess. Because that is, like, I mean, that's, like, the worst case scenario, right? You, like, try and take a friendship and maybe try and make it something more, and then you, not only does it, your feelings aren't reciprocated, then your relationship, your friendship gets destroyed? That's horrible, man. It's, like, literally, like the fucking worst thing that could happen. Welcome to the Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art, where we feature fresh and new styles of work from recent history. Oh, cat's kind of cool. The time frame begins at a post-revolution period which saw a rise in various artistic forms, techniques, and philosophies that broke away from convention. We hope you enjoy our curated selections from these diverse movements, which to this day are yet evolving. I can say with confidence that they'll have you challenging your perceptions for the better. All the more so when it comes to exhibit on 3 rising artists, now open as of today. You wouldn't want to miss out. Promising new artist by the name of Kisara has been visiting us recently. Her genre is graphic art, but she shows an interest in other disciplines as well. She'll often ask me questions about such and such piece or technique and express the most unexpected impressions or opinions. As you can probably guess, she's also one of the 3 talents we're showcasing in our current exhibit. Her skill and sensibilities never cease to amaze even me. I ain't really fucking with the statues. Art pieces are kind of cool. I like the cat. How can this be? The composition, the chromatics, the ingenuity is just temporarily immaculate. And it was all the work of a high schooler? What cool jest is this? You saw, I thought would be the girl behind the graffiti art at the Artemis Academy Festival now. She's improved leaps and bounds since Victory's visage fades before me. I honestly don't remember. Are you Tower Lady? This exhibit includes pieces that took top honors of their categories in an art competition whose grand prize eluded my grasp. The mortification of it all compelled me to come and see my better, but this never has one of my caliber been so thoroughly, crushingly routed.
Take your time.
You sound like Spriggan Tower Lady, but I honestly don't remember what her name is. I just know she's Spriggan Tower Lady. Graffiti art by Kisara. It was her graffiti in Messeldam that originally garnered Kisara's attention. Characteristic of her work is the perfect balance between her bold use of sprays and traditional paint and the finer details. The artist says that these pieces represent her unorthodox state of being, as well as her everyday thoughts and emotions. But yeah, so it's cat number 1. Then paper plane or dude smoking that shit. I think it's paper plane number 2, then skull. So that about the skull just feels a little cornball. These pictures are ginormous, make me feel all woe inside. I still love Mommy's paintings best. The ones here are nice too. And so are those weird metal shapes there, and those big hunks of rocks over there. Art museums are fun. Okay, the sculptures, I'm more fucking with them. The rusted metal, I don't know about them. I don't know about Felix. I think he ain't got a future, buddy. Alright, Christie. Her pieces show remarkable artistry for her age. I'm a painter myself, so I always find myself viewing these things through a critical lens. The intuition is there in her work as this unrestrained nature that strikes a real chord. She's still a little spotty in quality, but her promise is definitely something to look forward to. Okay, you definitely could have not had that last bit.
Well.
Hudson hasn't come home from his job at the Crossbow Consulate since spring. That's no fault of his, of course, but it's only natural to miss him. When will he be back, I wonder? Mommy's job is painting pictures. Sometimes they even get put in here. I love art museums. No opinion. Oh, there you are. Not too shabby if I say so myself, but still. This is that exhibit on 3 up-and-coming artists, right? Yes, and Kisara was chosen to be one of them. She really is incredible. It's a particular point of honor for Armis Academy, too, given the school's focus on the arts.
Well then.
Me when I'm Van? This is almost too pretty for it. Nah, man. You definitely clear the other 2 people. And I don't know, the globe on the rocks is something. Sculpture work by Mehmed Zaidan. Each unique piece is part of a whole, including the shadows they cast. Sculptors' work often utilizes a combination of multiple pieces to express a single theme. Yeah, I guess. Probably that's what art is by definition, but... What's that shit say? He's that guy. I don't know you. Kisara? Yeah, I heard of you. Felix? Nah, he's not real. Not a real person. That's an AI image. Not a real dude. Fake artist.
Care to buy a museum again?
Thanks.
It was just a bulletin board? Just a bullet board. Just a bullet board. Going to the bullet board. Cat whisperer. Oh, wise cat of the alley, what wisdom do you give me? Ow! Ow! Ah, yes, I should have known. How foolish of me. Now you ain't fucking with me? Alright, that's just fine. Fine by me. Okay, let's get this done quick for that cop catcher side of us. Nothing on the front. No surprises there. There are a good many flyers for night spots. Oh, and one for the art museum fair too. I'm gonna take a quick peek at the backside. Me when I'm at the club. Good thinking. Out of all of us, you given the board a once ever would draw the least suspicion. Let's do it now. I'm blocking this line of sight. I mean, it's not illegal to... Let's see. Nope, not seeing any... They're tearing down my 4 SPGs, man. They're trying to run me out of business. How else am I going to buy one of every food item? And take this. Well, look what we have here. Interestingly, there weren't any more of these found in the other districts. This be the same type of notebook paper from what was posted on the Levy district board? I'd bet on it. The color and texture are identical, and there's something else too. It was clearly pulled off like the other one, but this time there's more paper left behind. Probably ripped it off in a hurry because of Mr. Boy in Blue over there. If only we knew what was written on it. Hey, a clue's a clue. Not sure we'll get much else on this board, though. Is that civilians trying to solve their problems and not involve me? Good. More power to them. Same piece of what appears to have been a 4SPG? Actually, it's just the purged Marxist form newsletters. I think if there's enough looking around here, just one thing left is nagging at me. Crowds are going to be piling in soon. I should go talk to the others about it before sun goes down. Sun goes down? That would imply that Calvard's longest day would be coming to a close.
Star Taker succeeds. Republic.
I mean, it definitely is the longest single day. I mean, it's been 30 videos. Well, close to 30 videos on the same in-game day.
When's my next meeting?
Even Crossbell's longest day was only like 20 parts. Maybe a little more. I don't actually remember because I think that video that was 96 parts. We started the final chapter around like 70-ish. Yeah, I think it was like 20 videos, and we've been on this since like been on this day since like part 4 or 5. I think part 5. We had 4 videos in the demo. Oh, that only took 25 minutes? Okay, we got another scrap of that 4SPG. Normally I'd say some progress. We made some progress. We're good to pull off before it gets too crowded. But there's something weighing on your mind. Could it have anything to do with that event, perhaps? It's a small thing, but there's something about it opening now of all times. Nah, maybe it's just a coincidence. By event, are you referring to the closed rehearsal at the Chardin? Do we know its title? Actually, I hear that in the cast are being kept under wraps. They plan to announce both at 8 p.m. today. That's kind of weird. Space, the musical, featuring Space. Yeah, they did the same thing at the show at Arkansas performed there last year. You guys should have seen it. Reek should have been fantastic naturally, but God, it's the Sun Prince Ilya Platier was just mwah. That show. I heard it surpassed even their performances in Crossbow. Wow, you got to see him live, Judith? I'm so jealous. Well, I'm rich. If the competition for tickets is cutthroat, guess being a celebrity, even if you're a rotten one, has its perks. Bite me. Comments of the Jerkers Friday aside, I really do wonder what they're performing. Well, you haven't heard? I thought with it being such a fancy agency, it means you'd get the insider scoop. Maybe you really are washed. I mean, I do get that here and there. It's just between the show's production ramping up and our fixer work being a time vampire, I haven't...
Whoa! Fancy seeing you guys here.
Hey, there you are. Been a while.
Well, well. Moriel! How's it going, everyone?
I'll have you know this is Girl in a Beret.
It feels like it's been forever since I last dropped by to see you guys. Wow, you all look so good in those outfits. Wait, is that you, Bearguard?
Ooh, wiki mistake. Actually, different guy. Different guy also called Bearguard.
It's been quite some time, Miss M.A.
Seems like you've been burning some serious rubber these last couple months.
Since you came all the way to Chardin by taxi, I assume you're here to report on the play? Sorta. I've got some other assignments to do first, so I'll only have time to cover the back half. Wait, weren't you all invited too? Then you better hurry, or you'll miss the whole thing.
Nah, man, they ain't fucking with us.
Invited? Us?
Yeah, it must be somebody we know, presumably.
The hell are you on about?
Oh no. This is where Judith's like, wait, am I in the play?
I don't recall any invitation letters among the mail today.
Crap!
Oh, dear goddess.
Forgot something, did we?
Suddenly I have an inkling who our mystery cast could be.
Does that mean the people rehearsing here are...
so sorry. I forgot to pass out Nina's invitations.
He's gonna hit you with the damn death eyes. Gonna make you witness the end of the world. It's the miracle of the May Revolution.
The Southern District is lost. Retreat! Fall back!
Our moment is at hand, my fellow countrymen. We shall vanquish the knights and the noblemen.
He's already tied for more lines than a goose actually got.
Palace floors with their blood.
In the last game.
Hear my words, comrades. We stain our hands red, not for violence or vengeance, but to free our parents from tyranny, and our children from hunger.
Onward! Onward, my friends! May our song of triumph shake the old capital and herald the dawn of a new era!
Our foes are mighty, and the road to Vashtar Palace long. But for our freedom, for our equality, and above all, for love, will we brave the dangers ahead with valor and show all the depth of our resolve. In this first battle, we claim victory as our own!
Victory is ours!
Not exactly a packed house.
That was incredible! So this is what the Calvardian Revolution was like!
And then, as soon as they won, started killing motherfuckers like crazy. Every week there was a new group in power. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on.
I remember really liking Nina's performance as Sheena in the Gloria movie, but this was on another level.
Gloria La Revue is the stage play adaptation of that story. Who would have thought a live performance could be so impactful?
Most people, I guess?
I know, right? And it'll be even more so when the sets are complete and they're in costume.
I know we've been slammed pretty much all day, but still, I ain't happy.
Can we talk about the average Archon Solutions employee day? Can we just fucking chill for a second? All right, so in this one day, presumably these very busy people, what did we do? Well, we watched 2 movies, of course. Then, or at least 1 movie, I don't know. We watched 2 movies over the course of the day. We may have watched 3. Not 100% sure. Watched 2 movies in 1 work day. Already pretty fucking wild. Went rock climbing. Went, what was our other batch of the First Connection events? We went, like, shopping all around the world with Yume. Okay? Then we walked all around the world with Anya's, and then we, like, helped Judith clean up her horrible apartment. And we had time to watch a fucking play, and we went to a casino, and we went to a cabaret club. Nobody fucking works in Calvard, man. Except for, unless you're 5. Unless you're a 5-year-old kid, that you're those only fuckers who work in this damn country.
Because of your lapse in memory, we missed basically the entire first half.
Oh, whatever. Oh, God, the nobility's so bad. We should totally rise up and, like, make the country better. No, you can't rise up and make the country better. That'd be bad. And then it just went back and forth, and then, I don't know, they started killing each other.
I said I was sorry!
Imagine forgetting your own friend's rehearsal. For shame.
And then a bunch of women kicked in the door to Versailles, and they just kidnapped the king. And it was like, holy shit, I didn't know you could do that.
It wasn't like that. I wasn't sure if she wanted it to be a surprise or not, and for the record, it being a stage show was news to me too. I thought it was gonna be for something more casual. If I knew it was for this, I definitely wouldn't have left them in my room. Wait a sec. Was that what Nina was trying to tell me after the fan event?
Let me guess. You were in such a hurry to meet back up with us, you completely ignored her.
Well, I'm sure we can get a hold of tickets for the actual performance at a later date.
In times like these, it's best to look for the silver lining. Now the full performance will be all the grander for us.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Bearguard. Your words of wisdom have made me feel all—
Don't go mistaking the Roaring Lion's kindness for an excuse, young lady.
Oh, good evening, you two. Thank you again for inviting me here today.
Oh, is it the...
What? Grammy? And also...
That's Dominique?
No, thank you for attending, my
I'm guessing
dear.
it's the mom.
Looking forward to seeing your article smack dab on the front page. A certain absent-minded granddaughter of mine could learn a thing or two from you about self-betterment.
Hey, give me some credit here. I've been doing plenty of Wait, that's beside the point. What are you doing in Edith, Mom?
Bring it down a few notches, dear. It may be the intermission, but still, use your inside voice. You must be Van Arkwright, and I assume the rest of you are under his employ, yes? I'm Judith's mother, Chloe. My daughters told me all about you.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. It's true what they say. You don't look a day over 20.
I mean, she kind of clears Judith. I'm sorry to say, Judith.
Yeah, you're twice as hot as your daughter.
Shut it!
You flatter me. It may surprise you to hear, but it's been nearly 15 years since I retired. My mother's the reason I'm here. She brought me away from my little hole in the wall to help Nina. Despite being out of the industry for so long, I was asked to give her coaching for her first stage play.
Well, okay, just to play defense for Judith, did Judith ever get any coaching? It seems kind of like you're picking favorites outside of the family. That's fucked up.
Well, I'd say you did an excellent job. Because her performance was phenomenal.
Because, I mean, Nina's the one that's won the award. She doesn't need the coaching. You know who needs the coaching? Judith.
The experience as a whole felt rather surreal compared to that of a movie, with the actors right there in front of you. It was very moving.
Even the temporary costume sets and lighting didn't detract from the experience one bit.
You should forward those compliments to the performers and the crew, as they deserve the lion's share of the credit.
What? Lion? Where am I?
Speaking of lions, you're looking well, Bearguard.
Oh, it's good seeing you again after all this time.
The feeling is mutual. I must thank you for giving a hand to Van and his friends while I was away.
All right, you did say you rubbed shoulders with Judith's grandma, didn't you, Master?
And you, my mom, too? I mean, I knew she was friends
That's
with
one
Victor,
way to
but
put
not
it,
you.
man.
Yes, we've been acquainted for some time. He comes by the cafe in Anchorville every so often.
As for me, it's been decades since we last met. And the same can be said for him.
Well, well.
What a welcome surprise this is. I wasn't expecting to run into you in Arkwright Solutions.
Ex-President Rocksmith?
What are you doing here in Edith?
It's good to see you, Mr. Rocksmith. Last time I saw you was during my trip to Long Lie in late spring, no? Oh, how time flies.
That's Samuel Rocksmith.
Indeed. The hands of time have been moving apace in Calvert of late.
Not for long, they won't be.
As to your question, young lady, I came for the show. I couldn't very well pass up the chance to see a wondrous work of art ahead of opening night.
It's kind of weird to see her in like a normal t-shirt.
I knew well this road would be paved in bloodshed. I knew it from the start. I must set my sights forward, never looking back, not even for my fallen comrades. For there is but one path unfurled before me. But how? How can we know if a new dawn awaits us at its end?
Okay. Man, I agree with the sentiment. It's kind of weird to just cut to that and then black screen me, but 7,000 mirrors been placed in your account. So is it over? Has Calvert's longest day come to a close? Do we get a nighttime section? I didn't place a fucking bet! I forgot.
I'll update your evaluation rank.
I'll be taking that.
A gladiator headband. Huh?
That's pretty good, I guess.
What did we miss? What did we miss? Confidential data, license to kill a lowlife, park bounty, book hunt, patrolling the Capitol, patrolling the Blacklight District. Can't think of what BP we would have missed.
What can I say?
2 speed's pretty good. Is it because I didn't bet, man? Is it because I didn't fucking bet? Act 1. Okay, we're still in Act 1, Part 2. After the rehearsal ended, nope, longest day continues. Hell yeah, brother. Following that, the release date and name of the play, Gloria Revenue, was finally revealed to the public. In the midst of the excitement, and along with Dominique Rocksmith and the others, left to have dinner at a certain cozy bistro they were all well acquainted with. Seriously, average ARC's ride day. At least 2 movies, 1 play, fancy dinner, rock climbing, dog walking, shopping. It's not even fucking nighttime yet, man. Okay, it's just now starting to be nighttime. It's 7:30. Rose worked 5 minutes the entire day.
Oh, I wish I could have seen Nina play Sheena too.
Nina plays Sheena. Nina plays Sheena.
Oh, I wish I could have seen Nina play Sheena too.
Nina plays Sheena too. Oh, if Nina plays Sheena so good, why haven't they made a... That's Nina Finley, award-winning film actress, unlike Judith
I'm
Lannister.
really sorry,
No award-winning.
That's on me for not triple checking
At least
with
not
Judith
any
beforehand.
awards anyone gives a shit about. I mean, a lot of people have won awards.
Not only did you forget the Spriggan crew's invitations, but Victor and his families too? Unbelievable.
Oh, for the 1000th time, I'm sorry.
Okay, that is kind of fucked up.
Listen, I'll get everyone VIP seats for the actual performance. I swear it.
It's one thing if we don't get to go, because as we just established, we don't do anything in an average work day. But like, you know, Victor and Paulette work.
Really, it's fine,
Kind of.
Judith. We would have been stuck minding the restaurant either way.
Maybe Yume can see one of the daytime showings.
I have to imagine she'd enjoy seeing the real show much more than the rehearsal.
True.
That's true enough. The costumes and sets will be quite lavish, and they'll be giving out small commemorative gifts for the little ones.
Really? Yay! Now I want to go even more. Van, you better bring on Yesalon. Got it?
Nope.
And take Fairy and Katja and Aaron and Rosetta and Mr. Bearguard too.
Okay, as long as it's everyone.
Fine, fine. You win. Long as we don't have work that day.
I'm not convinced you have work any days.
I'd be happy to come with you, May. Yeah, me too. Oh, wait, Yume. Aren't you forgetting someone?
Nah, Yume never forgets.
Whoopsie. I guess I did. Fine. I guess you can come along.
Damn, she fucking got her ass.
Little squirt's got you by the short hairs.
I hope not.
Judith normally has it pretty well together, but her mind does have a tendency to go wandering into La La Land.
Have you met Judith? What do you mean Judith normally has it pretty well together? I feel like it's actually the exact opposite.
Personally, I find that particular trait to be rather endearing.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool and all. They sometimes do make Judith too dumb, but...
Agreed. Having to always be on her case can get tiring, but it's always amusing seeing her oh no face.
It is a pretty good face.
All that tells me is that she needs a good dressing down now and again.
Well, obviously that hasn't worked, so...
I'm I'm rather curious as to the state of the room you're renting. Perhaps I should do a little inspection?
It's pretty good.
No, my clothes are all over the floor!
I mean, the one here I think is fine. I don't know about her fucking pigsty. That shit probably got messed up as soon as we left. Oh gosh, she's gonna give us the damn evil eyes. I can see the end of the world. And you're not in it. Don't worry, Agnes.
Back to the matter of the play. I wouldn't feel right going along without Yume's grandfather in tow.
Ah, yes. She needs a chaperone, doesn't she? I'll come talk to you about this later, Van.
Now that's just desperate, old man.
Since Yume's 7 years old and can do more on her own now, I think he's feeling a little left out is all. I never dreamed of seeing an old stiff like Victor turn into a helicopter grandpa. Wait, you know Victor? Can't say I blame him. If my granddaughter had been this cute, I mean, him being acquainted with the bistro doesn't surprise me and sounds familiar, but it does seem kind of weird to... Or not weird, but I'm surprised that he knows them that intimately to be that casual. That's just mean. Don't take mother's quips to heart, dear. You know, it's just how she shows her love. Now to a different note. I mean, she could show her love by being nice. Has anyone ever thought of that? Crazy idea. Why are you staring at the maid like that? Don't call her the maid, you fucking douchebag. Oh, it's nothing. The color of your hair just happened to remind me of someone I know. You mentioned you were here on dispatch from Marduk, but where are your parents from, if you don't mind my asking? I don't know who you're referring to. Yes, I can see the resemblance. Who are they talking about? Unfortunately, I have no family to which I belong. Nor do I have any relatives to speak of. Well, that seems unlikely. That? My apologies, that was a little too personal thing to ask. Just because they have the same hair color doesn't mean they're related. Unless dude actually is Van's dad, which the jury's still out. Because that's never really told us much about her past or artificial body.
I see. You met with Roy again this morning, eh?
Yep, a sheer coincidence. At least I think, well... I mean, it feels a little weird to say sheer coincidence when we were at his fucking house. I mean, I know we didn't think he was going to be there at the time, but being like, oh, it was a crazy coincidence that he happened to be at his house. There's no way he would have sat around waiting for us to show, right? Well, I don't think he'd go quite that far, but I can't entirely write off the possibility either. Yeah. We're investigating a series of inexplicable signs of ties to the space program. As such, I could see why he, as the head of the state and the one spearheading the program, would wish to deter us. We can't let him, not while there are all these matters that need investigating. Like those unexplained disappearances and the urban legends being spread online. There's also the strange monsters you encountered on the highway and into the underground culvert. Even the guild has put those cases higher on their priority list. What's got me puzzled is why Heioi is sticking their noses in this. It certainly is curious, especially with Yin and the head of the new family involved. Want to explain how the hell you people know about Heioi's inner workings? I mean, shouldn't be that surprising. They're phantom thieves. And it's not that surprising. The first and second generation would know about the underworld. Oh, there's no need to fret. I've known about them for a long time now. That's my motto, as when I was president. Crime isn't so bad as long as it doesn't affect me. In fact, Dominique and I made a pact when I was still a little green behind the ears in the world of politics. Not to forgive me for the trouble I caused during my time in the suit. Green behind the ears, he says. No, you were sly as the devil back then as you are now. Had I not been wise to your Weasley ways, you'd have had us cats on your leash. But had this weasel not been on his toes around you, he'd have suffered much the same fate. Even though I hear some people will pay for that. Must be tough for you hearing about these kinds of wild stories not being able to share.
Such is the responsibility of a VIP bodyguard.
Yep, that's Clyde the second. No relation to other Clyde.
Any person tasked with protecting a former president is obligated to uphold confidentiality. From a CID perspective, I know this arrangement is a bit confusing for everyone involved, but it's not my place to lay judgment.
Oh, I'm not going to press you for details, but I appreciate your confidentiality. If the CID had a problem with that situation, you would think Mr. Kincaid would have told us about it when he was working with us previously. Right, previously. Man's made it so practically unreachable. Never encountered this with him before. I'm sorry, Van. Ah, yes, Ren Kincaid. I spoke with him on several occasions. He's a sharp lad. He rose from pseudo-council president to agent of the CID just after its establishment via the Department of Internal Affairs. I know his father well. From what I understand, it seems like he and Ren don't talk very much these days. Yeah, that's what I hear too. Doesn't seem like it's because of any bad blood between them, though. Oh yeah, very long running sequence. Oh yeah, I feel like somebody told us a while ago he was son of a bureaucrat. Does his father have a high standing in the government? Not in my government. He's the current deputy of the Secretary of Department of Justice. Current deputy secretary of the Department of Justice. In other words, among the top echelon of the government officials. Yeah, was there any justice in Calvert? Let's be real. He's reportedly a stickler for the rules, and his principles and beliefs have never wavered, even during the current administration. Well, I don't know if your principles and beliefs should never waver. I guess it depends on what they're about. Because, I mean, there's a lot of my beliefs that will never change. So I guess I can't be throwing too many stones. He's about as dry as the Chardin desert, but he's also fair and has a hands-off approach to life and politics. And that's why this boy grew up to be a cold, calculating, four-eyed demon. Deputy Secretary Kincaid has been of help with me in the past. He's a man of ambition with little regard for other people. In that sense, maybe his son takes more after Roy than he does his father. Well, we've never seen somebody viewing the head of state as their own dad as a problem. They've never gone on to do horrible things and then get totally forgiven for them. Oh yeah? What do you mean? You know, I do kind of like the potential idea of, you know, Ren becoming more like encroached in Gramhart's camp. That doesn't necessarily mean he's like bad though, because Gramhart, I mean, doesn't really seem to be set up as a villain at all. Like more just like an antagonist, but not a villain. Like as of right now, my vibe is that they're doing what they did with Osborn, but a little bit better. Because Osborn was clearly set up to be a villain, and then they kind of pivoted towards the end of the Cold Steel to be like, actually, he's a good guy who's perfect and never did anything wrong. Which doesn't really 100% vibe with previous characterization. Whereas for Gramhart, you know, they kind of maybe set him up as a villain when he gets first introduced in Reverie, but from then on, he's just kind of like... There doesn't really ever be any inkling of ill intent.
It's no real secret, but at the same time, it's not the sort of thing I'd normally discuss out in the open. Beauregard and Dominique likely have an idea of what I'm going to say. So, you're aware that before his foray into politics, Roy was once in the military, correct?
Yeah, a lot of them were. Yeah, I heard he shot off some impressive sharpshooting during the coup d'etat. Oh yeah. I'm the president about right of this gun. He also piloted that assault frame like it was nothing.
That's only natural. Roy wasn't the leader of the Army's elite special ops unit for nothing.
Yeah, you gotta make him slightly strong so that he can justify a boss fight.
What's more, he even lent a hand to LeBurle's Royal Army during the 100 Days War.
Wait, seriously? 100 Days War, the conflict wherein the Empire ventured to invade the borough 17 years ago. Monterey was the first time military-grade airships were used in actual combat. It's kind of crazy that Catcher wasn't even fucking born yet. Oh, the old school art. On paper, he was little more than a military attaché stationed at the Calvarian embassy in the borough. Due to the cloak and dagger operations between the warring nations, Calvert could no longer sit in silence, so we sent him as our silent blade. In lieu of participating in battle, Gramhart put together an instructional unit to support Colonel Bright and his counteroffensive forces. By means of intelligence and strategy, he helped to break up and defeat the Empire's armored divisions that occupied each region. Though it was never made public, Her Majesty reached out in private when he returned home to thank him personally. More than submitted a report of his experiences to Brigadier General Harin, his commanding officer, and other elected officials. This led to the formation of the Republic's foremost military pillar, the Armored Aviation Divisions. That's a kind of neat bit of lore. I like that. Wow, even I didn't know all this. That's amazing. You're one of the coolest stats ever, Anya's. Well, what's chill fair? I know I just said the whole thing about he's not a villain, but we don't 100% know that. I'm presuming they're going the route of like he has his own plan to stop the world from ending. It's just not the best plan. One of the wildest, holy shit. I heard bits and pieces of this, but I never realized he played that pivotal role in the war. In the story again, a reminder of the depth of character he possessed, even at a young age. Having added that prominent feather to his cap, he retired from the military and entered the political arena. Man wasted no time using his borough connections to put himself on the match and catch the eye of the former administration. As I recall, he served as the government liaison during the DG Cult Purge operation. Ah yes, it did take place when the mantle was yours, didn't it? You and Dominique were a great help during that ordeal. His military background and ties to the borough, it only made sense for Roy to aid Cassius, who was at the helm of the operation. It was a success, of course. We lost more lives than any other nation. We had to prevent this horrific incident from ever coming to light. It required political maneuvering and a firm grip on information dissemination to protect the rights and privacy of the victims. See, if you guys had fully purged the nobility, maybe you would have not had so many dang lodges in your country. In other words, you covered it up. Got mixed feelings about that, but I get it. I spared those kids and families a whole lot of grief. Indeed. This is the first I'm hearing of Mom and Grammy being part of that. You know, those people involved sure are amazing. Hey, hold up. The war was 17 years ago. And Anya's 17th birthday is 3 days from now. Does that mean your dad was in LeBeau when you were born? That's right. Mom told me he wasn't able to be here because of his military work. Now I know he's in a far-off country fulfilling a greater purpose. I'm still trying to process my feelings in all this, but as strange as it sounds, I'm proud of him. Really proud. I don't think it's strange at all. It's really okay to be proud of your dad. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't be the one. I mean, the wife can maybe have a little bit of beef for not being there. Now, she doesn't seem to, but the kid, I don't know, man. It doesn't matter to me if they're there or not. If they've got a decent excuse, I can't be too mad. Now, the mom in the situation can always be at least a little bit mad. Just a little bit. I'm sure he wanted nothing more than to pack his bags and fly home to see you. Well, maybe. Maybe he really enjoyed having some brewskis with Cassius. I can easily picture that being the case. He may not always show, but he cares it for you. Just think about how he jumped into action during the pandemonium crisis and the coup. Yeah, man, then he fucking added Cody to his harem. It was fucking three sentences. And that cold, unfeeling facade is an overprotective dad who loves his little girl. I feel it every time he glares at me. He should be glaring at you, because he knows. Takes one to know one. Even after all this time, I don't think that part of him has changed a single bit. Yeah, you're probably right. People may wear one face in public, and another only to those close to them. But they both remain a fundamental part of who they are. As for the space program of his, I can say one thing for certain. Would not be where it is now if not for his unwavering conviction. That's the part that makes him a royal pain in the ass to deal with sometimes.
Of course. When you become the head of state, you gain a unique perspective. A lens through which no one else can see.
You can see how much you can make it benefit you.
After the cult purge, and after helping me get elected, Roy left the Republican Party. I know little of his life since then, but as someone who's observed him for a long time, there's one thing I can say with absolute confidence.
Oh yeah, by the way, what are the political party's beliefs? Give me three positions for each political party real quick. You should know, you were president. Nah, you can't do it.
He loves his family more than anything. All that he does for Calvert, or anything else for that matter, is simply an extension of that. How that may look to others holds little weight in his mind. That may be why he always appears so unflappable. There are few men in all the world as strong-willed as Roy Gramhart.
I know. That's why we have to be ready for the road that lies ahead. Even if it leads us down a different path. We'll just have to brave it so we can face Dad with the same conviction he has.
As you guys should know, we have our own way we like to tackle things. Though that doesn't mean we won't work with the Guild or whoever else. We'll do whatever it takes to get the job done right. And in style.
As long as it involves being a goody two-shoes.
Well spoken.
You really are a peculiar bunch, but that is part of your charm, I suppose.
Oh, okay, maybe Cody's defecting from the Gramhart camp.
You know, you actually had me until the in style bit. Couldn't serve up that line without a side of cringe. Ah, Chief.
Maybe he should have phrased it like, we'll get it done like the hard-boiled fixers we are. That feels a little more Van-like, I think.
That's horrible, Fairy. Go back to fucking the village.
Somehow I think that'd make me cringe even more coming from him.
It would.
Now, let's not tease him too much for clinging to his cool, detached persona. Chasing unattainable dreams is simply in men's nature.
Okay, that's like a nuclear level fucking burn. Rosette, 10 points to Rosette.
Amen, girl! That said, I think it's endearing in his case.
Now listen here. I'll have you know I'm the coolest, most hard-boiled Spriggan around.
I don't think you're convincing anyone here.
And Van, aren't you the only Spriggan around? Shut up, Fairy! Come on!
Is being less than persuasive one of the unwritten rules of your company?
It could be. You want to make that rule number 9? All right. You make a fair argument. Rule number 9. Van is a terrible persuader. Especially when it comes to pretending that he's like a hard, edgy dude when he literally only ever does the most good stuff possible. He's honestly even more of a goody-good than Lloyd. Lloyd was at least like, yeah, I'm not gonna let us enter into the ultimate potential world of infinite paradises because it means it would make a girl sad. So I'm just gonna, everyone else is, your life's gonna suck. Your life is gonna suck forever. We can't use the ultimate power to make reality as best as it possibly could be. Now he's right for that. He was a real one for that. But that's kind of like in a way a very evil decision. And like a utilitarian sort of way. I would say that's more like morally gray than anything Van's ever done. Following that, Anya's and Rin decided to leave before the others. The rest of the group saw them off from the entrance. Meanwhile, former President Rocksmith, Dominique, and Chloe stayed behind to chat for a little longer. It's still the longest day, man. I do want to kind of like save the game, but I guess we're just going long. Because now I'm pretty tired. It's like way past my bedtime. I don't think finding whoever wrote these bits of requests will be a walkover. Afraid not. Moreover, there's no discernible link between that and the missing person cases. Everyone seems to believe those gang and mafia members had their own reasons for disappearing in a puff of smoke. Such as them drowning in debt, for example. Me when I'm drowning in debt. Well, time to go to the sewers and take off all my clothes. To be fair, the same could have been said of pretty much anyone in Calvert's underbelly. I get your point, though. Let's see what I can dig up from my end. Give me a call if you work anything out. I will. Just be careful, okay? Incidentally, I heard that the former President Rocksmith is visiting Edith. Visiting our fucking room, apparently. The guild just got word he was having dinner over at Montmartre. He was, yeah. Sounds like he got an invite to a celebration for the space program, but the thing is... she's already changed back into her work clothes. I guess she's got stuff to take care of. You know, Ren, it feels like every one of my close friends is a damn workaholic. I think it's just you don't work at all, which, I mean, I admire that. You're a real one, but that is the dream. Not having to work is the most valuable thing you can have in life. I got one to talk. I think I'll go follow that scent. Stronger now than it was earlier today. I don't think it's bad news or anything, but it can't hurt to be too careful. Ah, I'm a monster. Been a while since I did the rounds at night. No time like this, so you do still get nighttime rounds. Before I head out, better say hi to Rocksmith and Judith's mom and grandma. Actually, that reminds me. Barry, come on! Tanya's 17th birthday is 3 days from now. I mean, your dad was in the burrow when you were born? Suppose I can keep an eye out for any presents she might like. I don't know if I'm buying anything so I can ask her some questions and feel out what she'd like. Leave costumes and lightweight outfits for Van and company? Okay. I could greet everyone visiting. I could do that. Could also check the damn radio.
Today's news briefing comes to the test module launched in the second phase of Project Startaker was safely recovered this afternoon.
We heard this already?
Following the success of this experiment, the Republican government formally announced that the manned rocket launch will take place on July 12th.
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout. Areas in the vicinity of Edith are in for a downturn in weather, with light drizzles projected for the area.
Oh!
Although skies are expected to clear up by afternoon, those heading outside may want to bring an umbrella along.
Nah, man. I don't need an umbrella. I'm built different. Alright. Well, Van, you take a shower. Next time you'll be all spiffy clean. Spiffy clean. Alright, I need to go to bed. I can feel the consciousness fading, so... You're spared a delirious NPC talking session, but... Maybe another day. I'm MacroCheese87, stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.